Then beyond the initial, say, $3,500 package, do you have a relationship with them after that as well? Or how long do you expect to have someone coaching with you?
Totally. So I'd say it splits in about thirds. A third of people are totally done after that initial few months. Some of them have my buy-in for being done. Some of them just don't want to pay more or just don't want to continue working together. And then some are really genuinely, truly ready. I think some people really just need a plan and then they can go execute it themselves. And then another third of people choose to continue working together in that high frequency of meeting every 2 weeks. And this will most often be people who just have more and more complex finances. Maybe they're business owners or just have complex financial lives, earn a lot of money, and just have a lot of factors at play that need more detailed attention. And then the other third of people move more into like accountability or maintenance scheduling. And that can be anything from like once a month to once a quarter. I'm flexible with that depending on what I think the person needs. And that's more for, we've already made the plan. They are starting to stick to it. And then the maintenance is more just for accountability and making sure they continue to stick with it. And so that then we can continue to adapt the plan and such as their lives continue to evolve. So with the people who I continue working with after the initial like 3-4 months, I'd say I tend to work with them for about 2 years.
So it's really worth it when you bring in that client because they may only be expecting 3 or 4 months of interaction, but the reality is you're taking a fairly substantial portion of these people and continuing on. So there's a lot of revenue. I think a lot of people look at the here and now and we're trying to figure out what that lifetime is.
Even though I work with this kind of higher income demographic, I still struggle with the charging for helping people with finances. I think it will be a lifetime struggle for most people in financial coaching. And so I like to, as much as possible, kind of remove that from the equation. So they agree to the fee and then they either pay it once or we spread it over the 4 months or whatever. But then if we continue working together on a retainer, it's set up to auto bill them once a month. And so then it's not something we need to regularly think or talk about. It's built into their budget until I suggest that they stop working together or until they choose to stop working together. And so I just don't want either me or them to be in a situation where they're contemplating, do I want to schedule with Kate today? I know that my spending's been a little out of control lately, so it would probably be good to meet with her. But otherwise, that money could just go towards buying this pair of shoes that I've wanted. And I just want to remove that from my forecasting. And we all have decision fatigue and nobody needs to be making a decision every 2 weeks if they want to Venmo me X amount of dollars.
So I actually wrote a book here called Be Discovered, How to Market Your Financial Coaching Business. Everything from how to do a webinar to doing on-demand webinars to setting up online communities to figuring out how you're going to partner with on a podcast to doing a podcast alone to using social media and YouTube and paying for ads on Facebook versus LinkedIn and all sorts of stuff. You're going to find more stuff in here than you are ever going to be able to explore. Chapter 65, how to use AI, how not to lose your ideas. 69, how to start a podcast. 70, the best podcast platforms for beginners. Chapter 99, why you need Toastmasters. Chapter 98, how to build a wow presentation. Chapter 100, how to get booked as a speaker. So I would highly encourage you to go grab it now. I am hoping that this and the content that I'm producing here on the channel is helping you grow your business. I will see you soon.